And welcome into 15th Region Basketball. Tonight on the D&D Sports Network, the varsity game from Robinson Creek. It's a battle between the 59th and 60th districts. The Shelby Valley Wildcats coming in with a record of 6-12, taking on the Pike County Central Hawks out of the 60th district with a record of 14-8. Hello everyone, I'm Joe Kinser, joined tonight by my buddy KJ, and both these teams hooked up last month in overtime, in which Pike Central won 77-64. Jalen Rigdon, 33 points, 10 rebounds. Jaden Stewart with 16 points on that night. And then for Shelby Valley, Riley Phillips with 16 points, 12 rebounds. Ethan Sykes chipped in 15. Talked to Eric Ratliff, haven't talked to him in years, and he said, Shelby Valley had them beat. They had to fight and claw back, force overtime, and then the Hawks did prevail. So, it's always been a good battle between these two programs over the years.
Yeah, and like we was talking earlier in the JV game, I know Pike Central's coming in with a record of 14-8, and Shelby Valley 6-12. But Shelby Valley, they have got the fight and the grit, Joe. They have been in about all the ball games they've played this year. It's just they've come out on the losing end more times than they've come out on the winning side.
Well, they've lost a couple times this week, just the other night, to their district rival, Pikeville, 70-48. Riley Phillips had 18 points, and Ethan Sykes was 16. And then earlier in the week, the Betsy Lane Bobcats out of the 58th district, knocking them off by the final score of 69-60. But I tell you, Pike Central, they have won 8 of their last 9 games, KJ, and the only loss was to South Charleston High School out of West Virginia in overtime. And South Charleston, they're a good team this year in Class Quad A and 4A, and that was a good game in which Pike Central could have won. We got the national anthem. Let's take a break.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our number one goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999.
Before you write that check, check with us.
And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
If you've recently had a loved one pass, bring them to Hall & Jones Funeral Home in Burgee, Kentucky. We let you grieve in peace instead of worrying about a heavy financial burden of burying a loved one. Here at Hall & Jones, we have multiple chapels that can accommodate any size family. We look forward to helping you and your family here at Hall & Jones.
MGC Supply is your complete source for drainage and erosion control products. MGC Supply also sells services and installs Cummins generators. MGC Supply sells and delivers limestone gravel for businesses and homeowners. MGC Supply is your solution supplier and is proud to sponsor all the teams in Eastern Kentucky. 2590 U.S. Highway 23 South Pottville, Kentucky, 41501. Give them a call today at 606-433-0077. Or you can call them at 606-794-6765.
All right, guys, welcome back here on the campus of Shelby Valley High School. Big 15th region matchup here between Shelby Valley Wildcats and Pike Central Hawks. Joe, I'm excited.
Yeah, I absolutely am too. We talked about Pike Central before we went to the break, 8 of 9 games. They've won. The only loss is to South Charleston High School. And Shelby Valley, on the flip side, they've lost 6 of 7. They were hammered the other night to Pikeville about 22 points, but, lost a close one, like we said, to Betsy Lane, 69-60. West Side, a very good team in Class AA in West Virginia. Nail Biter dropped a 76-72 decision to West Side at the Hatfield McCoy shootout at the field house. And, then Martin County by only 7. A lot of folks are saying Martin County, just like Pikeville, maybe favorites to win the 15th region crown.
That's
again.
theirs to take.
Yeah, they then they lost a 2-point game to a team out of Bristol, Virginia, at UVA-wise in a tournament. So, they played a lot of close games this year. They lost to Lawrence County by 4. It don't take Einstein to say, or rocket scientist, that Pikeville is the clear-cut favorite right now to win the 59th district. But, Shelby Valley, they got a chance to make the regional tournament at the Expo Center.
Yeah. Way that super region is this year, everybody's got a chance, right?
Yeah. Now, the breakdown that I was told very quickly, okay, Cliff Notes versions before the JV game, that the 4 district winners get a bye and they'll advance into the district region tournament, and then they're going to have play-in games at the they're going to seed the teams. I don't know how they're going to seed them, to be honest with you. Like I said, it was like a 3-minute conversation, and those games we played on the site of the higher seed, all right, and then the winner of those games will advance into the region tournament, and they'll take on the district champions. So that's the way it's going to be here this year. The 15th region had the super region years ago, and it's been so far back. I know I broadcast a lot of those games, but I can't remember the format, to be honest with you. I think it's playing style games and stuff, but it's going to be very interesting. But I tell you, Pike Central led on the year by Jalen Rigdon, the senior guard, 25 points, 8 rebounds per ball game. But one thing I like about him, when he goes to the free throw line, 84%.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's always money from the free throw line. He's going to go play for U-Pike. Back-to-back nights, I've seen a U-Pike commit. Zion Blevins out of Chapmanville Regional. He's going to play for Ty Compton coming up next year. Jaden Stewart, the junior, 19 points, 9 rebounds. But they got guys that can also, they contribute very solidly as well. Jacob Sloan, 8 points, 5 rebounds a game. Peyton Owens, 7 of 5 a game. Grant Hall, Blake Adams, they get contributions. The main 2 are the scorers, but everybody else knows and does the role.
Grant Hall, Joe.
Yeah, does.
You got to watch him on defense. This kid is a go-getter. He is all over the place on defense, and he's just a freshman.
Right.
Joe.
And then for Shelby Valley, they're led by senior Riley Phillips, 17 points, 9 rebounds a game. But I tell you, Pike Central's really going to have to defend the three-point line. Robert Stewart, number 11, he leads the Wildcats with 47 three-pointers made on the year. In your opinion, what do you think it's going to take for Shelby Valley to get back on the winning side of the ledger and knock off Pike Central this time, in your opinion, KJ? What do you think?
Well, the 3 ball's definitely going to have to go down tonight for them. The defense, they have got to keep Rigdon from getting to the rim. If you can keep him from getting to the rim, Joe, they'll have a really good chance. And Stewart shoots the ball really well from the three-point line too. So shut down Rigdon and Stewart, make somebody else beat you. That's the way I would go.
And here's the thing: I love the new rule this year. 5 team fouls that they reset. It's 2 free throws at the end of every on the 5th one or more. Then they reset. Here's the thing, in my opinion. Here's another key to victory for Shelby Valley. They're going to play defense without fouling because Pike Central is a 75% free throw shooting team on the year. And then for Shelby Valley, they're going to have to elevate their game tonight from the foul line. They only shoot 60% from the free throw line. Starting lineups, Jalen Rigdon, the senior, 25 points, 8 rebounds a game. Then you have Jaden Stewart, 19 points, 9 rebounds a game. He's a junior. Grant Hall, freshman, 6 points, 4.5 rebounds per ball game. Blake Adams will get the start tonight, 5 points per game. Jaden Stewart, 9 points, 9 rebounds per ball game. The lights go out. And the introductions of the Shelby Valley Wildcats, the winners of the All-A State Tournament in 2009 and 10 and the Boys Sweet 16 in 2010. The banners hung proudly here at Shelby Valley High School.
Absolutely.
Ethan Sykes, Jr., 12 points, 4 rebounds a game. Braden Tackett getting a start tonight. Number 3, senior. Robert Stewart, the junior, 11 points, 4 rebounds per ball game. Riley Phillips, leading scorer, senior, 17 points, 9 rebounds. Bruce Coleman, senior, 5 points, 3 rebounds per ball game. Braden Tackett, senior, getting a start, 3 points, 2 rebounds per contest.
Tuning in, guys, hit that like and share button. Let's get these numbers up for these young men. We got some comments rolling in, Joe. Christopher Woods watching from Dallas, Texas. Let's go, PC. Vivi Taylor is watching from Flemingsburg, Kentucky. Edward Rogers, let's go on, son. From Indianapolis is watching.
And the tip ran down, tracked down by Shelby Valley. Man-to-man defense by Pike Central. Wildcats, they have dropped 6 of their last 7. They're trying to get back on the winning side. Ball knocked out of bounds by Jalen Rigdon. It stays with the Wildcats.
This place filled up pretty quick, Joe.
It's the 59th versus the 60th district tonight on the D&D Sports Network. Pass at the free throw line. Going to go to Riley Phillips. Nice interior pass down low. There by Bruce Coleman. Ball knocked away. Here comes the steal. Grant Hall with it. Doesn't have the numbers. 3 ball. Jacob Sloan, no good. And here comes Shelby Valley.
Shelby Valley's not looking to push. They want to probably slow this game down a little bit, Joe.
Comes the Wildcats, Ethan Sykes. Man-to-man, there's a pick set. Cross-court pass to Coleman, ball knocked away. Here comes the Hawks. It's a 1-on-2 and back from behind, back tapping it. Out of bounds was Braden Tackett. Jalen Rigdon was going to size up the layup.
He caught an alley-oop dunk down there in the Hatfield McCoy shootout. Nice move by Stewart.
No good. Stewart's going to follow. He averages nearly 10 rebounds per ball game. He followed up his own miss, KJ.
Yeah, great offensive rebound by Stewart. Awareness to get it back up and in. Pike Central takes 2-0 lead.
Hit that like and share button. Tonight from Shelby Valley High School. Hawks stayed in a little matchup zone. Shot off the glass, and it goes in for Ethan Sykes, the junior. His first bucket. He averages 12 a game. Goes Pike Central.
Nice defense by. Well, Rigdon ended up with it, didn't
he was out of control, and I didn't think he had a good angle, but he composed his body and squared up, got good positioning. Bucket 4-2. Since I found out I was doing this game with you, I've had a lot of people tell me about Rigdon. The folks over from West Virginia telling me about Rigdon. Nearly a steal by Pike Central, and we have a timeout called. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout, and we'll just keep it right here.
Yeah, Pike Central up 4-2, 5:50 left here in the first period.
I think Tyler McCoy's just aggravated because no one was moving. Nobody was moving around.
You heard him. Run your offense, move.
Yeah.
He just jumps in, calls a timeout. Just get his troops lined out, what he wants done, Joe.
I tell you who could burn timeouts quick here at Shelby Valley in a quarter. My buddy Jim Hicks. Oh, my goodness. I'd be calling a game. So-and-so down the floor, basket good, Lawrence County up 2-0, timeout. It's a full. I mean, we're going to get our commercials in the first quarter tonight. Tackett with the basketball now. To Sykes. Back over to Tackett. Good motion offense right now. Just trying to break down a weakness in the Pike Central defense. KJ, they're playing good, solid defense. They get the ball down low, and barreling it to the basket was Riley Phillips. Blocked out of bounds off of Phillips, back over to Pike Central.
Yeah, Jaden Stewart come from behind with the block. Went off Phillips' knee, out of bounds.
Phillips, a nice power move down there. Just couldn't get it to go. He was blocked. Rigdon with the basketball. Guarded by Coleman. 4-2 your score. Pike Central on top of the basketball. Shot, Stewart, no good. Rigdon. Points number 3 and 4.
He's crafty, Joe. He's always around the basketball.
So quick, hands so quick. He's going to play for Ty Compton next year at U-Pike. Tackett, dangerous cross-court pass to Ethan Sykes. He kills his dribble prematurely. Stewart, cross-court pass to Coleman. 14-footer left of the foul line, no good. Rebound Rigdon. Rigdon finds the trailer Sloan from behind.
There he goes.
But I tell you what, he's good as advertised. Give him 6. Timeout, Shelby Valley. It's a 30-second timeout, and we will keep things right here. 8-2 your score. 6 points scored by Rigdon, the point guard. What's your thoughts so far, buddy?
That's what I thought. You can't let him get to the rim, Joe, and that's what he's done in three possessions. His 6 points all come as layups.
I mean, just so quick, so active and everything. I tell you who was really, okay, so very transparent. So I talked to Brad Napper yesterday before the game on the phone. I helped James Barker, do Chapmanville Logan last night. I said, hey, KJ wants to do Pike Central and Shelby Valley. He goes, oh, man, you're going to like the Rigdon kid for Pike Central. I said, is the U-Pike good? Oh, yeah, evidently. He's every bit as good as he can play at U-Pike. Well, I found out today that, guess what, he's going to play for U-Pike next year.
Yeah, I think he committed early over the summer.
Number 2, Caden Johnson, sophomore, checking in now for Shelby Valley. It's Ethan Sykes. Good, solid defense. Phillips, he's guarded by Sloan. Shot put up, and it's good. Robert Stewart, he averages 11. That's his first bucket. The Hawks make you earn it, don't they, KJ?
Yes, they do. They play tough man-to-man defense.
Pike Central trying to three-peat as 60th district champions. There's a 3, no good. It's short. Rebound. Here comes Shelby Valley. Logan Johnson with the rebound. Cross-court pass to Ethan Sykes. Phillips drives.
Nice.
Shot. Can't get it to go. Phillips tried to track down the rebound. It's playing volleyball into the hands of Caden Johnson. Johnson, back tack from behind. Good steal by Grant Hall. Back comes the Hawks. Down the lane. Stewart kicks it out to Adams. Deep 3, left elbow, good by Grant Hall, the freshman. That's Hall's 24th three-point make of the year. 11-4 is your score. And answering right back on the right wing is Robert Stewart. That's a big shot there for Shelby Valley.
He's their main three-point shooter, isn't he, Joe? Would you say he hit 60-some on the season already?
I don't think he has that high. I'll get that in just a second. Stewart has, he's 48th of the year, 48th. Hawks with the lead. Stewart, he bunny hopped.
Yep, they're going to get him with the
Logan Johnson with an excellent job, number 10, on the defense.
I think we have number 23, Peyton Owens, checking into the game for Pike Central.
Putting him down on my notebook.
Hit that like and share button, guys. Let's see if we can get this thing up over 100 for these young men.
Peyton Owens, 7 points, 5 rebounds a game on the year for Eric Ratliff. Stewart's double teamed. Jump pass. Finds his teammate. 3 ball out of the right wing. It's good. There by Logan Johnson. Back quickly as Pike Central. They can't capitalize. Owens inside. Stewart, bucket good. Give him 4. So the main two that averages nearly 45 points a game, Rigdon and Stewart, they have combined for 10 in the first quarter already. Caden Johnson in the paint. Ball knocked away. We have a jump ball.
There's that ball hawk, Grant Hall.
And Pike County Central is going to get Caden Crum, number 5, into the game. hard to believe that Pike Central, they have played in a few 15th Region Championships. They have never won the big prize. Shelby Valley has won it 7 times in school history. The last one in 2011. Rigdon in the paint, good. Give him 8. 15-10 lead for Pike Central. Ball knocked away from behind by Crum. Here comes Stewart, 2-on-2. Shot no good and a charging foul. Called on Stewart. Taking the charge was number 0, Jonah Bartley.
Jonah Bartley getting some PT right off the bench, coming straight out, playing all 4 quarters in the JV game, Joe.
Under a minute remaining in quarter number 1. Shelby Valley down by 5. Zone defense now for Pike Central. Ball on the inside, drawing a double team. Logan Johnson kicks it back out. Good 3 look by Stewart, no good. And here comes the Hawks with the basketball, pushing quickly in the front court. Crum to Stewart. Dribble drive, kicks it over. There's a 3 from the right elbow, no good. Out of bounds, back over to the Wildcats. In the last 25 years in the 15th region, Shelby Valley and Johnson Central, they have won the most region championships at 7 apiece. It's been a few years for Shelby Valley and for Johnson Central. Riley Phillips, ball on the floor. Ball knocked away. Grant Hall again, outlet pass. Stewart, 2-on-1. Layup, no good. Rebound, up, no good. Stewart will go to the foul line to shoot 2 free throws. But I tell you, Riley Phillips, he's trying to play bully ball, and that's too many hands around when you put the ball down on the floor. That's what Coach McCoy's telling him right now.
And I'll tell you what, Stewart, if he gets hot, man, behind the 3-point line, watch out. A couple of years ago in the 15th region tournament, kid shot lights out. I think he had 39 points as a freshman. Wasn't missing from nowhere behind the arc, Joe.
He makes them both. He has 8. Rigdon has 10. 17-10 lead.
Look here, Grant Hall.
Shot no good at the horn. 1 round of books here from Shelby Valley High School. Pike Central leading at 17-10. It's high school basketball on the D&D Sports Network.
Come on down to Valley Pharmacy, where the staff treats you like family from the second you walk through the door. Valley Pharmacy will take care of all your pharmaceutical needs. Valley Pharmacy wants to wish the Shelby Valley Wildcats the best of luck in tonight's action.
Craving a taste of Central America? Head to Sal's Steakhouse. Sizzle your senses with mouthwatering steaks, juicy burgers, savory chicken, and fall-off-the-bone ribs. Sal's Steakhouse, where your taste buds will thank you. Unleash the flavor at Sal's. Taste tradition, taste the difference.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Pike Central leading at 17-10 over Shelby Valley. Jalen Rigdon with 8. Jaden Stewart with 6. Grant Hall with 3. To lead the way for the Wildcats, Robert Stewart's with 5. Riley Phillips, the leading scorer at 17 points a game. He's been goose egg so far in the first 8 minutes of this one. Matchup zone now, forcing the Shelby Valley offense up front. Sykes gets it on the baseline. There's a 3 by Bartley, no good.
Nice
Rebound.
defense.
Nearly a turnover. Good hustle there by Bartley. Peyton Owens with the rebound. Pike Central's won 8 of 9. Shelby Valley's dropped 6 of 7. District tournament play coming up just around the corner. Nice defense on Stewart, provided by Logan Johnson. Pass at the free throw line. Grant Hall. Nice defense by Johnson. Throws it in the hands of Stewart. Kicks it out to Rigdon. Pump fake. Stopped. Cross-court pass. Caden Crum. And there's another steal there by Logan Johnson.
Good defense by the Wildcats.
For Stewart with the steal to Johnson. Sykes, Phillips, shot, altered by Rigdon, no good. Rigdon the rebound. Rigdon can jump too. Rigdon with the basketball, he's going to lose it, ball on the floor, and we have first and goal at about the 6-yard line.
Speaking of Shelby Valley, they had an excellent football season this year. Made it to is it state semis? Yeah, state semis, wasn't it? Got beat out by Somerset.
I asked Eric Ratliff, good friend of mine, the head coach of Pike Central. I said, Eric, what sport haven't you coached in your high school career? He was actually the first football coach at East Ridge High School and led East Ridge to a 5-5 record.
Courtney Taylor Stacy says, "Go PC!" Watching from Florida at Nationals for cheer.
I mean,
I know I've seen
a lot of people watching from Florida this weekend.
Well, Pikeville's down there. Pikeville girls cheer. I've seen Belfries was. I'm not for sure how many other ones are down there. Pike Central, evidently, they might be there too.
Stewart with the basketball. Nice defense. Up in his grill that time.
Oh,
cross-court pass, and it's going to go out of bounds, turnover back over to Shelby Valley.
Valley's playing really good defense, Joe. If they can get some shots to start falling.
Phillips had his best look at the basket a few minutes ago, and it was altered by Rigdon. Wildcats trying to get a good possession here. Bruce Cohen back in the game now, had the basketball. We played nearly 2 minutes of the second quarter. Skip pass, tack it, finds Coleman, dribble drive out. Stewart. Nice defense there by Blake Adams. And the ball's poked away by Caden Crum. Into the hands of Rigdon. Rigdon, Stewart, transitions, money. Give him 8. It all starts with Caden Crum. Crum forcing the turnover. Largest lead for Pike Central at 9. And it's hard for the Wildcats to get in their offense the way that Pike Central is forcing the offense far away from the basket right now. Not a lot of free looks. Ethan Sykes. Robert Stewart. Shot inside the paint on the right baseline. It's money there by Jonah Bartley. Rigdon attacks. Draws contact. No call. Shot no good. Stewart the rebound to Coleman. Stewart with 48 three-pointers made on the year. Bartley, pocket pick by Adams. Here comes Rigdon, 1-on-2, layup good. You're not stopping that.
Nice move by Rigdon.
He has 10. Amy smiling, she approves that basket. Rigdon knocks it in the back court, and tracking it down is Blake Adams. He's cut off on the baseline, ball knocked out of bounds. Shelby Valley says it's off of Adams, but they're going to keep it with Pike Central.
I thought that might have went off his knee, but they got a better view at it than we got up here, Joe.
Wee Man Justice checking into the game for the Wildcats. Coleman with a near steal. Rigdon on him, spin move in the paint. Fadeaway jump shot, no good. Coleman the rebound.
Nice defense by Coleman there, making, of course, a tough shot.
Coleman's in trouble. Passes up top. There's a deep three. It's good. Ethan Sykes. Sykes with the three. That's a much-needed basket, KJ, for the Wildcats right there.
It was. Nice-looking shot. Lefty.
And we have a foul.
I Tell you what, Shelby Valley student section getting into it over there, Joe, called the Blue Crew.
Sykes, the second leading three-point shooter on the team. That's his 22nd make of the year. Stewart bodied up chest to chest by Braden Tackett. Blake Adams, he's going to feed Stewart down low, backs his way up, puts up the shot. Off the glass and good. Stewart going to the foul line.
Stewart getting physical down low, Joe, gets it up and off the basket for the old-fashioned Three Guys Pizza and Brew three-point play.
That was nice physical play right there. He just backed it in and said, hey, I'm just going to dog you.
He said, I can play bully ball too, didn't he?
That's the Three Guys Pizza and Brew three-pointer I like. Make it the old-fashioned way from the free throw line. Stewart 80+% on the year.
Cameron Jared Work says Shelby Valley has gotten better since the beginning of the year. The team looks more structured now. I agree, and I love their fight and grit because they get after it, Joe.
Free throw good. And I expect, in talking to some folks from Shelby Valley, they expect, they got some talent coming up through the program. The basketball now, it's going to be Ethan Sykes. Justice, pass too hard. Stewart running the break, 3-on-3. Shot no good. Wee Man thought he had the block.
Stewart's going to go to the line and shoot 2 for the Hawks.
Wee Man was outside, but, man, he must have got him by the arm just a little bit or something. He got up with him. Stewart is 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Free throws up and good. You don't know what happens during tournament time. I mean, Shelby Valley, the wins and loss record's not the greatest, but, they play tough competition, and they've lost a lot of close games this year. I mean, and when you play tough competition, that gets you going for tournament time, for postseason action when it really counts.
It's 0-0 when postseason starts.
Absolutely. The lead is now up to 11 for Pike Central, 26-15. That defense really forcing the Wildcats offense out. Coleman passes inside. Shot blocked from behind. Stewart says, no, you don't.
That's his second big block of the game, Joe.
Jonah Bartley had a wide open layup, but Stewart sailing out of bounds. Pike Central trying to win their first ever 15th region championship this year.
5-second call.
Here comes Pike County Central with the basketball. Stewart now with it. He's in double figures. And Coleman going for the steal.
Good
Ball's
hustle.
out of bounds. Everybody's hustling for it out of bounds.
What a save.
Yeah. Shot. Oh.
I love the hustle. Both teams, Joe.
Wee Man saved that ball going out of bounds, fed his teammate, Jonah Bartley, and Bartley just couldn't get the fall down. That'd been a highlight reel.
Yeah, highlight reel right there on the grind session.
On the grind session, they would have played that one in a loop. They still got to play that one on the grind session. You know what I mean? I mean, that's just a heck. I didn't think Wee Man would be able to save it, to be honest with you.
Hit that like and share button, guys. Let's get these numbers up for these young men. Heck of a ball game we got going on here at Shelby Valley High School.
Deficit's down 9, 26-17, 2:12 to go in the half. Man-to-man defense, Rigdon. Stewart.
Oh, he had him cutting, didn't he?
Yeah. Sloan, Euro step, and he walks. Now another opportunity for Shelby Valley to try to capitalize, forcing that turnover. Wee Man with the basketball. Caden Justice. High post to Phillips. Bartley, Justice.
Good
nice
ball
passing.
movement.
Coleman gets his man up in the air. Says, nope, can't do nothing with that.
Tell you
Down
what,
low to Phillips. Basket good. Good ball movement.
Pike Central's defenses collapses so well, don't they, man? They get on the person quick.
That might have been the best ball movement of the night for Shelby Valley.
Yes.
Lead down to 7, 26-19. Grant Hall passes off to Rigdon off the basket and good off the backboard. Give him 12. Rigdon and Stewart have combined for 25. Coleman's double team. Wee Man to Sykes. Wee Man for the three. Unless he bank it, it's not going to go. Rebound. It's off the hands of Jacob Sloan. It's going to stay with the Wildcats. You have 13 points for Jaden Stewart, 12 points for Jalen Rigdon. And for Shelby Valley, Ethan Sykes leads the way with 5. Stewart active, out of bounds. Deflection.
Jaden's younger brother, I think his name's Jameer Knuckles, he is the starting quarterback for Pike Central as a freshman this year.
And I believe they're going to call foul on
Grant Hall.
Pike Central's Grant Hall. Not a shooting foul. Yeah, Knuckles had a good freshman year.
Yes, he did.
And Pike Central had a good kicker, too. Ethan Sykes back in the game. Sykes to Johnson. Ball poked away. Stewart behind the back. Euro step good.
Oh, what a move. Jaden Stewart.
Behind the back Euro step layup.
When your big man can handle the ball like that, Joe, that's something special, isn't it?
Ball poked away. Retrieved by Phillips. Phillips has the ball poked away by Grant Hall, but he got to go in. Good job by Phillips, just staying with it. Giving 4. 30-21. Pike Central with the lead in the basketball. Tyler McCoyne's first year at Shelby Valley. Eric Ratliff in his third year, 50 and 30 overall. 3 at the buzzer, no good by Rigdon, but the 1 half is in the books, and it belongs to the Hawks. They lead Shelby Valley 30-21. We'll be back with more 15th Region High School basketball on the D&D Sports Network.
Whether you're trying to hit the trails in style or you're trying to protect your side-by-side, call J.I. Fab in Pikeville, Kentucky. They got great deals on roll cages, rock sliders, bumpers, Nerf bars, and more. Remember, for all your custom ATV, UTV parts, J.I. Fab is your one-stop shop for everything.
I started at Double Quick as an associate when I was still in high school, and I quickly realized that there was a career in front of me.
Whenever I was a store manager, I graduated college and I expected to leave about a year after graduation. I knew that this was a place that I could continue to grow, I could continue to be challenged both personally and professionally, and that's the reason that I'm still here today.
Start your career today at Double Quick.
Apply at doublequick.com and start your career today.
This is Bruce Walters from Bruce Walters Kia. By now you know Kia is a great vehicle, and you know they come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So why should you buy from Bruce Walters Kia? At Bruce Walters Kia, we're going to change your oil for free for life. And what you do with that money you save is up to you. Come check out the 2022 Kia Carnival and the 2021 Kia Sorento. Only at Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville. Or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
Come by and see us here at Castle's Jewelry and Gifts. Let us help you make a memory that's going to last. Castle's Jewelry has been family owned and family operated since 1937. They have the largest selection at the lowest prices. We look forward to seeing you here at Castle's. If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Welcome back at the half from Shelby Valley High School. Joe and KJ with you on a D&D Sports Network. 30-21 Pike Central with the lead at the half. And for the Hawks, Jaden Stewart leading the way with 15. Jalen Rigdon with 12. Grant Hall with 3. But I tell you, everyone else, they just do their jobs. They play defense. And Stewart and Rigdon, they shoot efficiently, like KJ said during the break, and very impressive. And Pike Central, I'll tell you, they just play solid defense, and that's their 30 points again. 15 for Stewart, 12 for Rigdon, and 3 for Hall. For Shelby Valley, it's Ethan Sykes with 5 points. Robert Stewart with 5. Logan Johnson with 3. Riley Phillips coming in averaging 17 a game. He has 4. And Jonah Bartley with 4. So, again, Sykes and Stewart are 5 apiece. Phillips and Bartley with 4. 3 points for Logan Johnson. All right, KJ, you cover the 15th region like Darrell and Coach Keithley and Coach May and everybody, and Eugene and Ronnie Paul, okay? So you're always the experts in the region, all right? But, you know, the 15th region, when I was over here in the neck of the woods, it was the SVIT from 2009 through 2011. The
Shelby Valley Invitational.
And then it was the JCIT, Johnson Central Invitational, from 2012 through 2015. And then you get Lawrence County in 2016, Pikeville in 17 and 18. Tommy McKenzie says, hey, I'm back in 19. Martin County got to go to qualified for the Sweet 16, but COVID robbed them.
Yeah.
Then you had Paintsville in 21 and Pikeville in 22, and then Martin County back last year.
I got some updates and scores, Joe. Tug Valley, 29-16 Logan in the second quarter.
Who's winning?
Logan, 29-16 in the second
Logan's
quarter.
ran a gauntlet.
Breathitt County is up 36-34 on Floyd Central, and McGoffin County is up 31-26 on Paintsville.
All right, let's break down this region a little bit, all right? 57th district. Of course, Martin County, one of the favorites. Who could challenge them, in your opinion? You know, McGoffin County been good this year. Well, in the 57th, we're going to go districts, all right? Martin County, is it clear cut?
No. You got McGoffin County, Johnson Central.
That's my dark horse to win that.
Johnson Central?
Tommy McKenzie, man.
Well,
I never give up on a Tommy McKenzie team.
What gets me is there's Johnson Central and Paintsville is so young.
Right.
And they start 4 to 5 freshmen, both of them.
Right.
But they're really talented. And you never know. Any given night, man, you never know. They might sneak up and win that.
I mean, if sports betting on high school basketball in Kentucky was legal, it's not, okay? I'd put the wager down on Martin County. But, you know, I think Johnson Central could be there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. 58th district. I know it's been Lawrence County, Betsy Lane last few years. Lawrence County, favorites. Could this be the year that Floyd Central kind of sneaks up?
They can. They're well coached, very talented ball club. But I've watched Betsy Lane the last 2 weekends in a row. They beat Lawrence County last Saturday, and then they went to Prestonsburg and put on a show last night, Joe. And I'm telling you, if them guards are shooting like they did the last 2 times, they could make a run at region. That's my sleeper is Betsy Lane.
Betsy Lane.
Oh, yeah, in that district. And
Lawrence
County is I think the top seed right now, or maybe Betsy Lane them's tied, Floyd Central and Prestonsburg. But that whole district is tough there. But my sleeper's Betsy Lane. The favorite probably Lawrence.
I can't believe it, Lawrence, that the Board of Controls has let Lawrence County stay in the same district, the 58th district, for the last few years because, man, I tell you what, Lawrence County, I'm going to tell like it is. They've been traveled around, jerked around. I mean, the 16th region didn't want them.
Yeah.
The 15th, when you get moved to the 15th, the simplest thing geographically would be the 57th district, okay?
Yeah.
Like, nah, they're too dominant in too many sports, including baseball, so let's send them all the way to the 60th. That scratched my head. You know what I mean? I remember they won a 60th district championship at Phelps High School. I mean, I'm sitting there like going, wow. I mean, and they had to drive over like 90 miles to play in a district. I'm like, that's crazy.
And 5 mountains.
Yeah, yeah, and give or take a mountain here or there.
Yeah.
All right, so they're in the 58th. All right, the 59th.
Poggle.
Clear cut.
Clear cut. 60th.
Well, let me ask you a question. Shelby Valley, could they qualify for? I think they can qualify for a region.
Their grit and hustle, man. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. 60th, Pike Central clear cut.
Yeah, but Phelps is my sleeper, but I think Pike Central's clear cut in the 60th.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head, I think you got 5 to 6 schools that can win the region. It's Pike Central, Martin County, Pikeville, McGolphin,
Johnson Central.
maybe Johnson Central.
I know they're young, but
McGolphin. And I'm telling you, I really like this Betsy Lane team that I watched the last 2 weeks in a row.
And and when I say, teams that can make a run, now I'm not saying these teams can win the region. Those play-in games.
Oh, they're going to be fun.
It's going to be entertaining.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun to watch on the D&D Sports Network, all these play-in games.
Yes.
I mean, as broadcasters, we could sit here and just go, okay, Martin County, give us Lawrence County. We can go chalk, Pike Central and Pikeville, and who's going to be the other 4. You could have several other teams because a lot of teams in the region are just beating up on each other, right?
Yes.
That's what it looks like. But you always know that there's always a sleeper out there.
And also, tournament time, Joe. Everybody's 0-0, right?
Right.
And you never know. You catch a Pike Central on an off night or a Pike on an off night, and then this team's shooting 70% from the field. You don't know. You could very well see some upsets.
Pike Central's trying to three-peat as 60th district champions, and that hasn't happened since Lawrence County did it from 2015 through 2017. And Martin County is trying to three-peat as 57th district champions, and Johnson Central did that last, and that's when they went on a run of going 4 in a row from 2016 through 2019.
Yes.
It's going to be fun. The thing about, and I'll tell you another team that hangs around with teams is Prestonsburg.
Yes.
I wouldn't forget about Prestonsburg doing some damage in postseason play as well. I'm going to have to come down and attend some of these district games.
We're ready for
Just
second
watch
half,
them.
Joe.
Ethan Sykes with the basketball. Very important here in the first 2 or 3 minutes for both teams. Either Pike Central can pull it away or Shelby Valley can claw back into it even more. On matchup zone, Phillips has the ball in his hands, no good. Sloan altered the shot. Grant Hall now with it. To Stewart.
Nice move by Stewart.
Basket no good. He's going to the free throw line. It's just automatic buckets from the free throw line. 80+% from the foul line. He's already 5 of 5.
He's played well this game. What do you have, 15 in the first half?
Yes.
Him and Rigdon combined for 27 of the 30 points in the first half.
And here's the thing. They combined for nearly 45 a game, but they're shooting combined 82% on the year from the foul line.
Yeah.
Free throw's good. Nowadays, if you get somebody shooting the upper 60s, it's like an 85% free throw shooter. Ten-point lead. Money. He has 17. He's 7 of 7 from the foul line. Here comes the press.
Pike Central ain't showed that part of the game yet. You know what? First time coming out with the press, Joe.
I tell you, Pike Central, they can make a run at the region. And Eric Ratliff said, Joe, he said, listen, we got a lot of guys coming back, and the feeder schools are loaded right now. Eric Ratliff in his third year, Tyler McCoy in his first year. Phillips down the block, puts it up and in. He got the position that time on Stewart. Phillips was 6. You know, just looking at their stats last night when I stayed on out in the hotel in Logan, when I was preparing for the game, I said, oh, Rigdon and Stewart, they must just gun it all the time. They shoot efficiently, like you said, during the half. You know what I mean? And there's a traveling violation.
Yeah,
what I'm trying to say is they don't ball hog.
No.
They pass. They get their teammates in and everything.
Yeah, and they take real efficient shots.
Yeah.
I mean, most of Rigdon's shots are around the rim, Joe.
Man-to-man defense. Now they're going to trap out of it, and Shelby Valley will break out. Tack it to Sykes. Coleman, shot over Stewart, no good. Rebound, Rigdon. They're looking to run and gun. 3-on-3.
Nice.
Grant Hall, shot, no good. Gets his own rebound. Good hustle by Hall. He's double-teamed. Cross-court pass. Sloan's going to dial it up. It's money.
Jake Sloan with a 3-guys pizza and brew three-pointer.
35-23, largest lead of the night. Pressure defense right now. Stewart, Coleman, up top, 3, no good. Rebound, here comes Jacob Sloan. Outlet pass. Blake Adams, shot, no good. Stewart the rebound, back up and in. Good job of hustling down the floor for the big man. 37-23. The Hawks, I tell you, they're just like a chicken hawk right now. Timeout call by Shelby Valley. This one's slipping away. It's a full. We'll return on the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our #1 goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999. Before you write that check, check with us. And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
If you've recently had a loved one pass, bring them to Hall & Jones Funeral Home in Virgie, Kentucky. We let you grieve in peace instead of worrying about a heavy financial burden of burying a loved one. Here at Hall & Jones, we have multiple chapels that can accommodate any size family. We look forward to helping you and your family here at Hall & Jones.
Yeah, this one's starting to slip away, KJ. It's so far a 7-2 run in the third quarter for Pike Central.
Yeah, Pike Central's come out with this pressure. It looks like they're going back up in the half-court man-to-man, but they open this lead up to 14.
There's a 3-ball. It's good by Robert Stewart. A 3-guys pizza and brew 3-pointer. That's his second connection of the game, his 8th point. That's a much-needed basket for the Wildcats. The consolidation of Dorton and Virgie back in 1990. Nice backdoor pass. Hall finds Rigdon, giving 14. Phillips. Cross-court pass, Stewart, another 3. It's good, another 3-guys pizza and brew 3-pointer. Timeout, Eric Ratliff. He's not liking the defense right now.
No, it's 2 wide-open threes right there, Joe.
It's a full. We'll take it as well. We'll be back with more 15th Region Basketball on the D&D Sports Network.
MGC Supply is your complete source for drainage and erosion control products. MGC Supply also sells services and installs Cummins generators. MGC supplies, sells, and delivers limestone gravel for businesses and homeowners. MGC Supply is your solution supplier and is proud to sponsor all the teams in Eastern Kentucky. 2590 U.S. Highway 23, South Pikeville, Kentucky, 41501. Give them a call today at 606-433-0077. Or you can call them at 606-794-6765.
Come on down to Valley Pharmacy, where the staff treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. Valley Pharmacy will take care of all your pharmaceutical needs. Valley Pharmacy wants to wish the Shelby Valley Wildcats the best of luck in tonight's action.
Welcome back to high school basketball, 15th region from Shelby Valley High School. It's the Hawks and the Wildcats, and Pike Central leading by 10, 39-29. Back-to-back, three guys pizza and brew threes by Robert Stewart. There's a three guys pizza and brew three by Stewart.
That's a matchup nightmare when your big man can come out and shoot like that, Joe.
Absolutely. Thrown over top of the press, 2-on-1.
Nice.
Layup good by Logan Johnson. The assist by Riley Phillips. They just threw over top of the press that time, KJ. 42-31. 11-point lead for the Hawks. Stewart on Logan Johnson, puts up the shot, no good. Johnson the rebound, but Stewart takes it back. Candy from a baby right there.
Stewart's come out in this game like a man on a mission, Joe.
He has 9 points in this quarter, 24 in the game, 44-31. Contested shot off the mark by Sykes. Rebound by the Hawks.
They got him right here again.
Three guys, pizza and brew three. It's good!
Stewart is on fire.
Call 911. Stewart is lining it up. Timeout called by Tyler McCoy. And it's going to be a full. We'll take it as well. Back with more on the D&D Sports Network.
Craving a taste of Central America? Head to Sal's Steakhouse. Sizzle your senses with mouthwatering steaks, juicy burgers, savory chicken, and fall-off-the-bone ribs. Sal's Steakhouse, where your taste buds will thank you. Unleash the flavor at Sal's. Taste tradition, taste the difference.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Whether you're trying to hit the trails in style or you're trying to protect your side-by-side, call J.I. Fab in Pikeville, Kentucky. They got great deals on roll cages, rock sliders, bumpers, Nerf bars, and more. Remember, for all your custom ATV, UTV parts, J.I. Fab is your one-stop shop for everything.
Welcome back. 15th Region Basketball on D&D Sports Network. Jaden Stewart absolutely on fire with 27 points. Rigdon with the steal. Rigdon to the basket strong. Shot good. Give him 16. It's an 18-point lead. Grant Hall with the deflection out of bounds. I tell you, Pike Central saying tonight, we want to be in the conversation in the middle of the mix in the region with Martin County and Pikeville and Lawrence County. Yeah, they are.
They are.
Huge favorites to win the 60th district again for the third year. And a foul on the floor on Grant Hall. Caden Johnson, number 2 for Shelby Valley in the game. And Pike Central hosts the 60th district this year. Pikeville hosts the 59th and the 58th, Prestonsburg. I used to love to go to Fieldhouse all the time in Peaburg. Riley Phillips, guarded by Stewart, excuse me.
How do they determine who hosts? I know Belford did last year. How do they go?
I think it's rotation. It used to be rotation. Hall, Pass to Rigdon. I don't know how it got there, but it did. Basket, get the foul. But Grant Hall, how in the world did he get the pass inside to Rigdon?
Rigdon finishes through contact better than I've done a lot of games this year, better than anybody I've seen this year, Joe.
I tell you what, I like his number 2, Grant Hall.
I told you before the game, this kid is a ball hawk.
Rotation. Now, I haven't been around 7 years, okay?
Gotcha.
So it used to be rotation.
Pike Central's pushed this thing up to 21, Joe.
52-31. It's just been this defense. Coleman. Phillips. Stewart says, I'm just going to back away from that one. Phillips up and in, give him 8. 52-33.
Stewart. Oh, I thought he was going to pull it, Joe.
Stewart says, I'm going to finish. Nope. Sloan can't find the rebound. Here comes Coleman. 1-on-3. Pocket pick by Grant Hall. Coleman on the floor. And no intent there. They just got tangled up. Hall and Coleman just got tangled up.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no malicious intent. They were just hustling.
Yeah, they was tangled up together. And he stood up. Hall was still on him, and he just fell down. I tell you what, though, young man played excellent defense so far this game, hasn't he, Joe?
Yes, he has.
He's getting his first breather.
Brad Billiter, number 11, in the game now for the Hawks. Eric Ratliff should pick up his 51st win in his 3rd year at Pike Central. Well, I tell you what, David Rowe, he led the Hawks to the 15th Region Championship game several times. Layup, missed badly. Stewart finds Caden Crum. Back over to Rigdon. Rigdon layup good. I tell you what, when you got Stewart and Rigdon going to the rim, it's money in the bank more often than not. They're going to finish. Stewart.
Nice pass.
Yeah, Crum. Can't reward him. He tried. No good. And here comes Shelby Valley.
Nice move by Sykes, but knocked out from behind by Stewart, but they said it was off Sykes. Going back over to Pike Central.
Jonah Bartley, 0, checking back in for the Wildcats. (54-33), 1:41 to go in the 3rd quarter. Billiter, ball poked away. Nice defense by Jonah Bartley.
And you know, Shelby Valley's missing a big piece that's played basketball all these years here in Russ Osborne. He decided not to play basketball this year.
Well, he had a great career and great year on the gridiron.
Signed with you, Pike, last week on signing day to further his football career at the University of Pikeville.
There's a foul on Pike Central. Russ probably just want to concentrate on football.
Yeah.
I helped compile the stats this year, and it was fun. Watch his stats just mount up all year long.
Yeah.
1:17 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. It's a 21-point lead. Caden Johnson, Coleman. I tell you what, they're just so stingy, Pike Central.
Is he going to put one down?
He does. No.
Oh, he missed it.
Follow up, no good. Follow up again by Sloan, no good. Yeah, Eric Ratliff, he's having a little talk with him. When I went to Logan, when it was showtime, when our team could dunk, Vic Herbert, the coach, he had one rule to all the guys. You know what it was?
What was it?
I don't care what kind of a dunk you do.
You better go in.
If not, you're going to sit beside me for a little bit.
Well, they threw him an alley-oop down there, and Rigdon probably isn't 6 foot, Joe. He can get up, but he caught an alley-oop dunk down there in the Hatfield-McCoy shootout.
Did he?
Yeah.
Free throw no good by Peyton Owens. 2nd free throw up and in. 22-point lead. They break the press, 2-on-1, shot no good. Going to the foul lines, Jonah Bartley, he has 4 points. Robert Stewart leads the way for the Wildcats with 11. He has three guys pizza and brew connections tonight. Free throw no good.
I think when he went up for the dunk, he lost the ball as he was going up.
Right. 1-2. Pike Central looking for their 15th win of the season. Rigdon. Three, it's good. Oh, my goodness.
Put him on skates, Joe.
Check an ankle down there. 58-34, and we have a whistle and a foul on Sloan. I tell you, it's getting closer and closer to perhaps the 35-point running clock rule.
Yeah. That's the 15th foul. On Pike Central, so Shelby Valley's going to shoot 2.
Jalen Rigdon with 24. Free throw no good.
Edward Rogers says, can I get a what? Kelly Sloan says, Sloan isn't in the game. No, I don't. No, he's not in the game right now, no.
Okay. Ball on the floor, trapped by Pike Central. Stewart, shot, good. Robert Stewart, I tell you, he was no man's land for a while, but good job by that young man. He has 13. Final 9 seconds, winding down here in the third quarter. Stewart, 3. he's feeling it. He has 30. And that's the end of the third quarter. It's all Hawks, 61-36. Back with more on the D&D Sports Network.
I started at Double Quick as an associate when I was still in high school, and I quickly realized that there was a career in front of me.
Whenever I was a store manager, I graduated college and I expected to leave about a year after graduation. I knew that this was a place that I could continue to grow, I could continue to be challenged both personally and professionally, and that's the reason that I'm still here today.
Start your career today at Double Quick.
Apply at doublequick.com and start your career today.
This is Bruce Walters from Bruce Walters Kia. By now, you know Kia is a great vehicle, and you know they come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. So why should you buy from Bruce Walters Kia? At Bruce Walters Kia, we're going to change your oil for free for life. And what you do with that money you save is up to you. Come check out the 2022 Kia Carnival and the 2021 Kia Sorento. Only at Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville. Or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
Pike Central outscores Shelby Valley 30-15 in that third quarter to take a commanding 61-36 lead. Jaden Stewart, the junior, with 30, and the senior Jalen Rigdon with 24. And I tell you, I think Jalen Stewart can shoot one from the parking lot. It'd go in right now.
Yeah, Jaden, he's on fire.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see him pull one from the logo.
Reminds me, nice pass inside. Rigdon, the assist from Adams. He has 26. Reminds me of Hobo McCoy against Belfry in the 60th District Championship at Pike Central years ago. He scored 17 in the final 2-17 to take a district championship out of Pond Creek. Stewart loses the basketball. Now he's fighting for it. Tie up. It's going to stay with the Wildcats. Yeah, Hobo, man, he scored 17 in the final 2-17. Randy Casey was the head coach of Belfry. He pretty much took the district title away from Belfry, and then guess what? Hobo went to U-Pike, and Randy Casey was an assistant coach under Kelly Wells for years at U-Pike.
Yeah, I remember.
And Hobo, I tell you what, Hobo let Randy hear about it for 4 years.
Well, didn't Randy Casey take the job after Raymond Justice left Belfry? Wasn't he the head coach there for a while?
No, it was no. I think it was Boer.
Oh, yeah.
Boer had a short stay on Pond Creek. Then Randy took the job.
Okay.
There's a three. It's good. That's a three, guys. Pizza and Brew three-pointer by Robert Stewart. Give him 16 to lead the Wildcats. 63-39. Rigdon. I'm calling Napper tonight. Brad Napper, he told me, he said, hey, listen, Rigdon and Stewart are going to be fun for you to watch tonight. Wee Man Justice, no good. And the rebounds controlled by Jacob Sloan, number 1. Stewart, he lost that one, missed badly. Robert Stewart now for Shelby Valley. Gives it off. Layup good by number 2, Caden Johnson, his first bucket of the game. 65-41. Rigdon just wants to set up some offense. He's got Wee Man on him. He was our Minky Beef Jerky player of the game in the JV game, number 4 for Shelby Valley.
Logo.
No good. I was going to say next one comes from the parking lot because he's been nailing about every one of them. And a foul from behind on Grant Hall.
Well, Joe, I'm glad you got to come down here and do a 15th region game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I
like
appreciate it.
I said earlier, if Darrell and Thomas would have seen your face when you walked in here, they'd have you doing all the 15th region games.
Nah, well, wouldn't do that. A lot of traveling.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I got to do one. Grant Hall can't track the outlet pass down, but he saved it in the hands of Wee Man Justice. Wee Man kicks it over to Stewart. There's a three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound. Stewart. Pass. Rigdon. Layup, good.
He wanted to hoop for the dunk, didn't he? He was pointing up for it.
He has 30 points. So Rigdon and Stewart have combined for 60 of the 67. Three ball, no good. Rigdon with it. 2-on-2. Pull-up jumper. Good. Give him 32. 69-41. The first, like I said, the first time I ever broadcast a game, it was a regional tournament game. March 6, 2001. Here comes Stewart. Layup good. Give him 32. Timeout, Eric Ratliff. 30-point lead, 71-41. We'll return after this on the D&D Sports Network.
Come by and see us here at Castle's Jewelry and Gifts. Let us help you make a memory that's going to last. Castle's Jewelry has been family owned and family operated since 1937. They have the largest selection at the lowest prices. We look forward to seeing you here at Castle's. If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Jalen Rigdon and Jaden Stewart, 32 points apiece. They have scored 64 of the 71 Pike Central points in this game. When they get to the basket, it's pretty much just money they're going to finish. And Stewart, I tell you, he's been shooting it from the state line pretty much and making it. Shot put up too strong by Ethan Sykes. Well, we know who's going to win the game. But who's going to get the 40 first between Rigdon and Stewart?
I don't know how much longer Coach leaves them in
Yeah.
either. I'd say around the 3-minute mark, they'll probably come out. What do you think?
We're getting close to that.
Yeah.
Hook shot, no good. Coleman the rebound. There's a three. Money. Logan Johnson, the Three Guys Pizza and Brew three-pointer. Give him 8. 71-44. Sloan, Adams, Hall with the basketball. To Rigdon, guarded by Coleman. Sloan cut off on the baseline. Good job by Coleman. Rigdon says there's a 3. Good, give him 35.
You think he's feeling it, Joe?
So now it's Jalen Rigdon 35, Jaden Stewart 32. There's a foul on Pike Central. And they may be coming out. See what they're going to do. I was going to say for selfish reasons, I enjoy watching them. To be honest with you, this will probably be the only time all year I get to watch them.
Rigdon's coming out now. I'd say his night is done with 35 points. Unofficially.
Second add.
I don't know.
I struggle sometimes, I admit. There's a three-pointer, no good. Stewart the rebound. Out in the pass is stolen by Robert Stewart of Shelby Valley. Coleman, wide open, bucket good.
Nice looking shot by Coleman.
Give him 3. We got a foul in backcourt. Who again do you have? I know who you want to win the Super Bowl, but who's going to win the Super Bowl?
It's hard to bet against the Chiefs.
I'm going to go Chiefs.
But I hope the Niners win. I think the Niners have the better roster. I think the Chiefs have a better coach and a better quarterback.
Hall tried to feed his teammate Peyton Owens, and it was knocked out of bounds.
I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, Joe. I think they both of them have really good defenses, so I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. But Patrick Mahomes always makes plays.
Stewart double team, kicks it out, 3 ball, no good. And nice rebound by Peyton Owens.
Pass.
Yeah, shot no good. Follow no good by Billiter. And here comes Shelby Valley with it. Braden Tackett working the baseline. Shot blocked by Stewart. Stewart running the break. Stewart in the lane. Kicks it out. Grant Hall, nice pass intended for Billiter. Good ball movement. Stewart kills his dribble into the hands of Grant Hall. I like him, number 2.
Yeah, I told you, he's a ball hawk.
Over 2 guys,
Just
no
a
good.
freshman.
Logan Johnson the rebound. Robert Stewart, a deep 3 off the mark. And with the rebound for Pike Central's Caden Crum. Owens, cross-court pass to Stewart. Stewart's just going to back it out. Well, this game wasn't decided like the last time these two teams met in overtime. Stewart gives it off to Peyton Owens. There's a 3 off the mark. Rebounded by the Wildcats, Braden Tackett. And Coleman is.
Guess who's there?
Going to be called for a foul.
Mr. Grant Hall.
And now it's going to be wholesale substitutions. Amari Harvey, number 12, checking in for Pike Central. And the final 128. It's been all Hawks tonight. They're going to go to 15-8 on the year. 6-13 is Shelby Valley. Ball on the floor. Still playing hard, KJ.
Yes,
Everybody is. Down to 1:10 remaining.
It's been all Hawks in the second half, Joe. 9-point lead at halftime, and they've just blew it open here in the second half. That pressure they come out with to start the second half is what really got them this lead.
Then when you had Rigdon and Stewart just going wild.
Yeah, on fire.
Shot no good. Rebound, Braden Tackett to Shelby Valley. Ball thrown and last touched by Pike Central. Pressure defense, in your opinion?
Yes.
They got it cranked up?
Yes.
I would agree. Shelby Valley's just going to have to try to find things. Layup attempt by the Hawks, no good. And they'll be going to the foul line with 36 seconds.
Been a great performance by two individuals from Pike Central. Rigdon with 35 and Stewart with 32, Joe.
Yeah.
Combined for
67 to 74.
74 points.
Kind of remind me when I used to cover Whitney Creech a little bit. Jenkins girls would score 60 and she'd have 53. Harvey, blocked by Coleman, fouled by Coleman. He'll go to the foul line for 2. Remember Whitney Creech?
Yes.
And she threw a bulk of her. She wasn't a three-point shooter, no. Foul line and mid-range jump shots and layups.
All-time leading scorer in the state of Kentucky, can Travis Perry catcher. He's close, isn't he?
Travis hasn't caught her yet?
No, he's he hit over 5,000 in the All-A. And I think, I'd have to look up Whitney's. I think he's 300-some points away.
One of my last interviews before I moved away, J.R. Van Hoos got me an interview with King Kelly Coleman.
Oh.
And he didn't do interviews very often. There's a three-pointer. It's good. Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Three-pointer by Blake Crum. The big takeaway of that one was he met Jerry West real quick at the Williamson Fieldhouse, played an all-star game, was going to go to West Virginia, went up there, and Kentucky turned him ineligible. And he went to Kentucky Wesleyan.
Wow.
That's the final score. I'll tell more of that story in a different broadcast down the road. You know what I mean? 75-49 tonight. Pike Central with the win. They go to 15-8. Shelby Valley with the loss. They dropped to 6-13. We'll be back with more right after this on the D&D Sports Network.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be, for generations to come.
Welcome back tonight to 15th Region Basketball on the D&D Sports Network, and it was Pike Central with the win tonight over to Shelby Valley. Mingy Beef Jerky co-players of the game going to go to Jalen Rigdon and Jaden Stewart. Rigdon with 32, Jaden Stewart with 35. So those will be our Mingy Beef Jerky co-players of the game. Leading scorer for Shelby Valley tonight was Robert Stewart. Stewart with 16 points in tonight's game, the leading scorer. But again, the Cole Mingy Beef Jerky co-players of the game, Jaden Stewart and Jalen Rigdon of Pike County Central High School. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors, and thanks a lot for watching us tonight. And you can watch the guys again all season long, including into the district and region tournaments on the D&D Sports Network. And KJ, pleasure working with you again tonight, and appreciate the invite. Again, it was Shelby Valley and Pike Central. Pike Central with the win for KJ Joseph.